Two teams, both 14-0. Part 4, Nick Saban versus Dabo Swinney. Heisman runner-up Tua Tagovailoa versus up-and-coming freshman Trevor Lawrence. Clemson's elite defense takes on the high-flying Tua Tagovailoa sensation and the Alabama. Trevor Lawrence, up-and-coming freshman, takes on Alabama's stingy defense. Two teams, one goal. Winner claims not only the title, the series. This is the 2019 National Championship game, sponsored by Dr. Pepper, number 1 Alabama versus number 2 Clemson. Are you ready? Hello, everyone! Tonight is the 2019 National Championship between number 1 Alabama versus number 2 Clemson, sponsored by Dr. Pepper. This is part 4, ladies and jets. Before I predict that, let me tell you my records going into here. Even though I didn't predict the Notre Dame, number 3 Notre Dame, number 2 Clemson game, and the number 4 Oklahoma, number 1 Alabama game in the college football playoff, I have text evidence to show you guys at the end if you don't believe me, but I did. So let's just go here real quick. In the New Year's 6 bowl predictions, I went 2-4. In the college football playoff, I went 1-1. Giving me a total record of 19-19. Some games I didn't predict, I counted as losses. This is a make or break game for me. Puts me a little above 500 or a little under. Here is the matchup that really is going to be deciding the factor of this game. Tua Tagovailoa and that fly-high Alabama offense. Not just with Tua. The very physical running game. Clemson's stout defensive line. Dexter Lawrence still is suspended, still won't play. With another few key starters, Clemson's defense looked completely stout after pummeling Notre Dame 30-3. I picked Clemson to beat Notre Dame until I realized Dexter Lawrence was suspended. Obviously, it didn't make a difference. Clemson ran all over Notre Dame, and I personally thought Dexter Lawrence was going to have a career night, and he did. Or Trevor Lawrence, that matter. For Trevor Lawrence, that matter. Was going to have a career night, and he did. Looking on the other side, Clemson's offense with Trevor Lawrence against Alabama's defense. Stingy defense. I absolutely cannot wait for this prediction, and it really comes down to, in my opinion, yes, there's Tua Tagovailoa versus Trevor Lawrence. Yes, Tua Tagovailoa, the left-handed Heisman runner-up sensation, versus the up-and-coming future Trevor Lawrence. Though that is a big part of the game. Whoever can come up with a turnover on defense late in the game to seal that, those are huge. What it really comes down to is who's going to coach better, Nick Saban or Dabo Swinney. And that's what it comes down to. Here are some key notes for Alabama winning the game, and then I got some key notes for the Tigers winning the game. For Alabama, it is starting fast. They started off against Oklahoma to a 28-0 lead, won 45-34. Even though Oklahoma was coming back, it was too late because by the time it was the end of the first quarter, end of the first half, Alabama was up 28-0. That is key for them. And also making Trevor Lawrence feel uncomfortable. I know he is a mobile quarterback, but you want to put pressure on him. You want to make Trevor Lawrence run. You want to make him run for every inch to get the first down. You want to put pressure on him. You want to eliminate the run game on the defensive line. If all that happens, plays out, Alabama will win. Looking on Clemson's side of the ball, it really comes down to Trevor Lawrence living up to the occasion, playing smart football exactly what he did versus Notre Dame, and getting the run game going for Clemson, you want a run-pass option. For Clemson's defense, it is putting pressure onto a. Expect his ankle to be, but when it was between 80 to 85% against Oklahoma, expect it to be between 70 to 75% against Clemson. Tua needs to put pressure, and that's all they need to worry about. Their secondary will come up with a turnover when they need to, but it is putting pressure on Tua Tagovailoa and Alabama's running attack. I cannot wait. Both these teams are 14-0, as you heard in my pretty cool intro, I would say, to the game. I've never done one of those things before. What it really comes down to, who I think is going to win, is I got Alabama winning 41-31. Alabama will be back-to-back champions, and Tua Tagovailoa will be back-to-back player of the game in the championship. I cannot wait for this game. Comment down below who you got. Make sure to share this to all your friends. Subscribe. I would really appreciate that. For you guys who are new, also turn on the notifications. I would appreciate that so much. Make sure to watch the championship game. I cannot wait real quick for Andy Graham to be singing the national anthem, since he's my favorite singer and I met the guy a few weeks ago. Here's some pictures. Bye, guys. Love you. Peace.